What's up, you guys? Happy Friday! How are you? So this is really funny. There seems to be a theme in my life that I tend to talk about fear on this day every day. I actually had a video that popped up from last year that was like a story about fear from soccer, and I haven't listened to it. I don't know what it was about, but this has been on my heart a lot today, okay? So, hello, my love. You're not in fear. And I just had a really fun phone call. So, what I want to tell you guys is that if you know me, I have this commit first, figure it out later mentality. So for those of you guys that don't know, Brandon and I met in late September, so about this time, 11 years ago, right? We met, we were both personal trainers. Neither one of us was making what we were worth. We didn't like what we were doing. I was doing in-home training and he was working at a club. And we started dating. He tried to break up with me like 2 weeks into dating. It didn't work, and here we are, right? So we started looking for space to open a CrossFit gym in January, okay? 2 months. And we committed to buying our gym, opening the gym. We opened in May, right? And we'd been together like 6 months. So when I say commit first, figure it out later, like I walk the walk. But here's the thing. When you commit to something, it's going to work out, right? So I see a lot of people right now. I've had a lot of phone calls. I just launched my 12-month Invincible Entrepreneur Intensive. So it's 12 months of how do you build a business? How do you make the least mistakes possible? How do you find people? It's everything that entrepreneurs need to know, right? And it's this thing of life experience. But when you commit, it will work out, right? If you like dip your toe in, if we had been like, maybe we're gonna open this gym, we would have failed, right? And like that is so true of everything that I've ever done. And so I want you guys to understand that you have a choice. You can have fear. And trust me, there probably should have been more fear in our life than we had. We're just like, yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. Like we literally lived out of we didn't quite live out of our cars, but like we lived in a bunch of random places. We made sacrifices to make it work, right? And here we are 11 years later, and still going strong. So what I want you guys to think about is that, especially right now in the world, there are people living in fear, right? People living in fear of this thing that might get us. People living in fear of what could happen if they don't make the right decision. People living in fear of what if I invest in myself? People living in fear of whatever, right? Like whatever that fear is. And it's consuming. And I've been there, right? But the thing about fear is that it's a choice. And I hate to tell you that it's a choice, but it's a choice, right? If you're like, I'm gonna get a half-ass life, sorry, I'm not supposed to cuss, but like if you're gonna sit back and be like, I want that dream, but I'm gonna, I don't really want it. Like go for the thing, right? When you choose to step into faith and you make a decision and you're just like, hey universe, hey God, whatever you believe in, hey source, like this is what I want, and you go all in on it, that thing will work, right? So I want to tell you guys, whatever you're going for in your life, or the thing that you like, I should be doing that, but I'm not because I'm scared, just do the thing, right? Like we talked about this before, if you take action, everything works out, right? So whether it's building a business, whether it's quitting your job, whether it's getting a promotion, whether it's finally taking your health, whether it's traveling, like whatever it is, it's just a choice, right? You can choose to be in the fear of what could happen, or you can choose to be in the faith of what's going to happen. Whatever one you focus on is what you will get. You bring to you, you literally attract to you the vibration that you're in, okay? So if you're in the vibration of fear, you're going to attract that thing, right? If you're in the vibration of faith and growth and expansion and excitement, you're going to attract that thing. Like it is proven scientifically, spiritually, I don't care how woo-woo you are, this stuff is real. So if you're in a place right now where you're like, I feel like I've been beaten down for the last 5 months by the world, I get it, right? But you have a choice right now. You have a choice to say, this is my life. I'm going to take my life back. I'm going to choose to believe what I want to believe. There is so much misinformation going on in the world right now. It just is what it is. I'm not here to talk about that. But what I want you guys to understand is that you get to decide. You get to decide what you believe. You get to decide what you do with your life. You get to decide what you attract into your life. And you get to show up in that energy, right? So if you're not taking time every day to think about your dreams, to think about your goals, to go for bigger things, why not? Right? Like we didn't come here. There's that meme, but it's so true. Like we're not put on this planet to pay bills and diet and worry, right? Like we're here to do big things. You have big things in your life. You need to step up into it. I don't care what that is. If it's being a better parent, I don't care what it is. Like, what are you doing? What are you playing small in? What are you fearful of? Look that thing in the face today. Decide that you're going to make a change and decide that you're going to have some faith and you're going to do whatever that thing is and you're going to make it happen. And you will prove to yourself that holy crap, when I do that thing, it works, right? But I'm going to tell you guys, if you keep tiptoeing around your dreams, it's not going to work. So whatever it is, that thing that you need to be doing, that you should be doing, that you want to be doing, just go do it. Full force, all in, make the decision. Stop making excuses. Stop telling yourself you don't have time. Stop telling yourself you don't have money. Stop telling yourself it's not the right time. Stop telling yourself you're not worthy of it. Stop all of those things and just go do them. Because when you do, it will work out. And I promise you that if you commit 100% to whatever you want in this world, you will bring it to you and it will happen. Okay? So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I don't want to see you live in fear. Like, fear is my number one enemy. I just want you guys to truly step up into the life you deserve, into the person that you deserve to be, into the health that you deserve to have. Like, just take a step outside of that box and see what else is around, right? Like, take off the blinders and just see what's out there. Sienna, oh, I hope this is landing. Send me a message. Let's talk. But seriously, you guys, like, we live, and the last 6 months, the world has been like, put on blinders, feel bad, feel guilty, right? Like, and I'm not here to talk about what's going on in the world, but like, notice your blinders. We all have them, and we all have blind spots. Like, think for a second what your life would be like if you changed something. Think what would happen if you started a new business, if you did a side hustle, if you quit your job and you found a different one, if you finally got out of the toxic relationship you're in, if you finally took care of your health. Like, what would change? Everything would change. You have to raise your vibe. So look at your life and go, what am I afraid of? Look it in the face and then do the thing. All right, you guys. So I love you. I appreciate you. If you're inside the Invincible Entrepreneur, I'll see you guys at noon. I legit almost forgot that I have to pick up my children in 10 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh. So I've been thinking about what I'm going to teach today. So if you're not in there and you're an entrepreneur, you want to be an entrepreneur, I've done 5 days of videos, how to get leads, how to find people, how to launch a business, basically how to get out of your own way and get your business going. So if you are thinking about being an entrepreneur, you are one, go get inside the Invincible Entrepreneur. The link is in my bio. I would love to have you guys there. I appreciate all of you, and just have a little more faith today, because it's all working out. It's all working out for you and from you, right? All right, I'm going to go on a tangent. So sometimes we think life is happening to us, right? It's not. And it's sometimes not happening for you, but it is happening from you. So the thoughts you're having, the feelings you're having, the actions you're having, the beliefs that you're living into, that is what is creating a reality, okay? And for some of you, you're like, oh man, I don't want to look at that because I'm not where I want to be. And if I look at that, then I have to take ownership. You do. And the coolest part about taking ownership with that is that you get to shift it, right? You get to change your thoughts. You get to change your feelings. You get to look at your beliefs. You get to create new ones. You get to break out of the stories that are keeping you stuck and finally go create the life that you want. You have that ability 100%. So who do you want to be? How do you want to show up? What do you want to attract in your life? Just start shifting your energy, start shifting your actions, and everything will work out for you. So I love and appreciate you guys. Sorry for the rant this morning, but I just want you guys to go be what you can be. So appreciate you guys, and I will see you later.